Okay, I have super curly hair and literally nothing I do can make it straight. Like, it's literally just crazy everywhere. But today I bought a new straightener because I want to attempt to straighten it even though it hasn't worked in the past. You're supposed to go in sections, so I'm just gonna take a little part over here. Okay, straightener's ready. I clicked the button a couple times so it could be on the highest setting. And apparently you're supposed to start at the top and go slow so that you don't have to redo it, even though for me, I would have to redo this probably 300 times for it to even make a difference. Look, did not make a single dent in my curl. It literally looks the same. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. I just flipped the straightener. Maybe that'll make a difference. I don't know if it will, but we're gonna go a little bit slower this time. And you can see all the heat. I don't know if you guys could see that on the camera, but there's so much heat coming out. Like, I could feel it. And still nothing. I am so freaking jealous of people that have like wavy or straight hair. Like, what the heck? Oh, I'm so disappointed. I'm sure that this is a lovely product, but I personally have to return it because it didn't do a thing for me. But if you guys have hair that's not extremely curly like mine, definitely check it out. How many syringes of lip filler do you get? I've never had lip filler in my life. Like, literally ever. Some of us just have really good genes. What kind of lashes are you wearing? They look absolutely gorgeous. I'm not wearing any lashes. These are actually my natural lashes. I don't use mascara. I've never used like a lash serum to make them grow because they've always been super, super long. Like, you guys can even see where they grow. Where do you usually get your acrylics done? Your nails are always so pretty. These are not acrylics. These are my natural nails. You could literally see that they're all natural and I just paint them myself, so. Do you see that guy? Guys, there's a guy standing outside my car and he's like flirting with me right now. What? What? He just mouthed, "You're so hot." Go away. What were you just drinking? It looks so good. This is a green smoothie. I got it from Erewhon. It's like all natural, like grass and tree and things like that. It's really good. Healthy. When are you going to announce that giveaway that you were doing 3 years ago? I already announced it, but privately. I messaged the person that won privately, and so that's that. I'm getting off now that you guys want to act like detectives over here. I look like a toddler, so here are some things I do in public so people don't worry about me. I bring a sippy cup everywhere I go because I know someone's gonna be like, uh-oh, baby shouldn't be drinking out of glass cups. It could break and cut her, so I just use this. A lot of people think I'm at the age where I'm still teething, so I bring a pacifier everywhere I go. That way they could see that I'm not in any pain because I have this to comfort me. I actually bring 2 passies with me because if one falls on the ground, I don't want them to think that I'm using a dirty one because germs are not good for babies. Shockingly, I am in my 20s, so I do enjoy big girl foods, but obviously the waitresses don't know that, so sometimes they'll be like, "I'm so sorry, we don't have a kids menu here," so the person I'm with will just whip out baby food. That way we don't have to explain anything. Sometimes I go out with my friends and strangers will be like, "Oh, the poor baby is probably so bored," so I always just play with my doll. That way they know I'm still having fun. And if you're wondering how I get into bars and clubs, I typically walk in holding a coffee. That way the bouncers know that I'm old enough to be there, but it doesn't work until I show them my ID, my passport, and my birth certificate. Hope this video helps anyone else who looks way younger than they are. Today is my first ever Casual Friday at my very first corporate job, and I'm very excited about it, so let's get dressed. These are obviously the bottoms I'm wearing. They're super casual, which is perfect for a Casual Friday. They're comfy, cozy, and they're not too short. I could wear them with this hoodie, that would be cute, but I do have a matching top, which is even better. Okay, I really love this. The only thing I'm concerned about is I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be showing my shoulders. Like I said, this is my very first big girl job, but thankfully I have this super cute cover up. Problem solved, baby. Not only did this elevate the outfit, but it makes it a lot more appropriate, and I look like someone who belongs in a cubicle. Like, you could just see me on Excel. Looking all professional. I would love to wear slippers with this outfit, but I don't think I should be wearing any like open-toed shoes at work. So I think I'm just gonna go with these Hokas. They are a little bit dirty, but I think they're fine. And I'm off to work. I hope all my fellow corporate baddies have an amazing Friday. Mwah. Get ready with me to go to a Coldplay concert with my work husband. My work hubby is actually the CEO of the company that I work for, and I'm the head of HR. Not only is he super fine, but he's so thoughtful. He knows how much I love Coldplay, so he lied to his wife and told her that he was gonna be working late, and I lied to my husband and said that I have a meeting after work and we're gonna go to the show together. The only thing I'm worried about is ending up on the big screen, because I know that at concerts they typically like to show the audience, so that would be super awkward. But I'm sure we'll be able to play it off. One of our employees kind of knows about this, but we recently promoted her, so I think that she'll keep things hush-hush, if you know what I'm saying. I just FaceTimed my work husband to show him what I was wearing to the concert, and he was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to focus on Coldplay when I have you right in front of me. I told him to come over and pregame, but he was like, my wife's gonna get all suspicious. And I was like, well, my husband's not home, and all you have to do is turn off your location and she won't suspect a thing. I wish I could bring you guys along, but we cannot be spotted together because both of our spouses are super insecure, so any photos and videos I take tonight will not be leaving my camera roll. Anyways, I'm so excited. Tonight is gonna be the best night of my life with the best man that I know. My work husband took me to see Coldplay, and now we're suing the band and the stadium for defamation. My husband wants a divorce, his wife wants a divorce, all because Coldplay decided to selfishly put us on the Jumbotron when my work hubby was hugging me from behind and getting a friendly squeeze in here and there. We're literally just friends. He's the CEO of the company that I work for, and I'm the head of HR, so obviously we're really close. Seeing Coldplay was supposed to be a dream come true, and it's turned into my biggest nightmare because of the internet. I am starting a petition for all stadiums to ban cell phones and cameras. You guys shouldn't be allowed to film people. I'm just so grateful that the Jumbotron didn't catch us when we were making out. Things could have been so much worse. This is the famous makeup look that I did for my wedding that made everyone's jaws drop because I looked so beautiful. My husband loved it so much that he was quite literally crying and throwing up as soon as he saw me, so walking down the aisle quickly turned to running because he desperately needed my help. As incredible as I looked and felt, doing my own makeup made me realize how fake my friends were. My bridesmaids told me I should hire a professional makeup artist, as if my own work wasn't just as good, if not better. I was left with no choice but to kick them out of my bridal party because a friend who is secretly jealous of you is actually your biggest enemy. Since then, I've been struggling with feeling like the odd one out. It's been lonely, but little things like working out and reading relatable stories have become my new best friends. The webtoon series that spoke to my soul is The Odd Girl Out. It's a story about a girl who's used to getting made fun of for the way she looks, and she tries to fit into what she thinks is a perfect friend group, only to realize some of them are toxic, just like the friends I had. She eventually finds good friends who love her for who she is, and that gives me hope that one day I will find friends who aren't so envious of my natural beauty and skills. But for now, I'll continue to enjoy my alone time and show off my makeup until people start begging to hire me for their own weddings. Wingstop mukbang. I got the hot honey rub and then the lemon pepper wings. Hot honey rub first, obviously. And that is cooked to perfection today. And then obviously Wingstop has the best ranch, so we're gonna go for a dunk, dunk, dunk. And that combo is unmatched. I also got the Cajun corn. It's literally so good. I always have to get it. So I'm gonna try it without ranch first. I love that the Cajun spice gives like a little kick. I also like this with ranch, so we're just gonna do a little dip. The only thing I don't like is sometimes it gets messy, like the corn gets all in your teeth, but it's worth it. Obviously got a Dr. Pepper as well. That straw's not working for some reason. Last but not least, those lemon pepper wings. I'm just gonna take a tiny bite of this flat. That's really fire. Here's an example example of what I would wear to my son's engagement party. A wedding veil, of course, because Mama was his first love, so I feel like we have to take pictures like this together. Of course, I want to wear a white dress, but since engagement parties are more on the casual side, I would go with a pair of white shorts or a white mini skirt, and I would save the white dress for the actual wedding. Moms can be hot too, so you want to go with a top that has like a revealing neckline. This one is perfect and it screams MILF. Not like that's the look I'm going for, but people are gonna call me that regardless. Here's the outfit so far. I do feel like the engagement party should be more about the groom's mother, considering the fact that she's essentially saying, okay, I'm gonna share my baby boy with you, and that is absolutely devastating. No mama wants to do that. Boy moms, you know what I'm talking about. For shoes, you definitely want to dress this outfit up by putting on a pair of heels. These are perfect. It's a nice white heel with a tan block, and then you've got florals, and it screams bride. Here is the final fit. Mamas, if your baby boys are unfortunately getting married anytime soon, save this for inspo. Mwah.